Hello everybody, I'm Elwirfy and today we are playing this game. I don't know, I just suddenly had it recommended to me on my YouTube feed. I've never heard of it before, I don't know much about it, but it's called Stories from Seoul, the Gun Dog, and it's supposed to be this like space like JRPG kind of thing. I've never played a JRPG in my entire life, and I wanted to give it a try because I was thinking, oh, I've never done it, and I like space, and I figured we'd try it. So let's get into it. I don't know anything about the game. Genuinely, no dang clue, other than it's supposed to be a cool, I think, point-and-click adventure game. I think. Okay. I don't know what a planetary calendar year is, but it's just very far in the future. And I guess the government of the oh, is it gonna do anything or do I need to click? Let's just read just in case. Following a raft of oppressive policies and crackdowns from the Earth based on the government of... What the heck kind of grammar is this? Sorry. I will admit this is a translated game, so apologies if it doesn't make sense, but it says... Let me reread it. Following a raft of oppressive policies and crackdowns from the Earth-based government of the Solar Federation, the joint forces of the Martian territories and the Jovian United Colony Fleet rebelled. Okay, this conflict became known as the Solar War. All right, so Mars and other colonies are fighting each other because the main government from Earth is launching new policies. Okay, got it. The war carried on for 3 years, but eventually the combined forces of the Martian territories and the Jovian colony fleet managed to push the Federation military all the way back to Earth. In the final days of the conflict, a pitched battle was fought in lunar orbit that would decide the war's victor. Okay, cool. So we got the Earth Defense Force, essentially, fighting off, I guess, the colonies and territories. Understood. Fair enough. Lunar orbit. Aboard the Jovian carrier JFS Kalike. How do I say that? Kalike? Kalik? Maybe Kalik? I don't know. I'm going to say that wrong. That is an interesting way to spell that word. You see that? That's really interesting. You reflexively tighten your grip on your armored frame's twin flight sticks as another wave of vibrations reverberates through the cockpit. Okay? The creak of your new flight suit and your quickening breath are the only sounds you hear above the gentle hum of the frame's subsystems. Okay. As you squeeze the controls tighter, their plastic casings creak under the pressure. You try and stay calm, knowing that these gentle vibrations are remnants of huge shock waves that are buffering the Kalik, the carrier that you're stationed on. I'm probably butchering the name. Each one is a near miss as an explosion tears through the space around your ship. Okay. Gotcha. Not the best situation. You try to push the thought from your mind and focus on controlling your breathing, but you already realize that the frequency means that the Kalik must be approaching the front line. The name of our ship will change every time I say it. Your squadron will be launching soon, and you'll be engaging in your first real soiree. Your first real flight, in fact. Okay, so I'm a newbie. Okay, all good. You feel your throat tighten. Simulations are as good as the real thing. That's what your trainer always told you. Okay, so fair. We're some newbie scrub who's going to go... I don't know what side we're on, but maybe I think we're on the Federation side, but I'm not sure. But you know that pilots are supposed to have hundreds of hours of live flights and training exercises in real armored frames before they're allowed anywhere near the front lines. That is... Okay, so yeah, we're aware that we're being taken advantage of. I can get behind that. That makes sense. Of course, that didn't happen. Command had told you that the modern simulators meant cadets could graduate without the need for these exercises. So now I'm getting conflicting information. Is Command something that we can trust or not? That's going to be tough to say. You'd overheard rumors, though. The Jovian colony fleet had lost a lot of pilots, still waiting to keep up pace with the Martian advance against Earth, had restored to fielding anyone who could had resorted to fielding anyone who could fight. So yeah, we're just kind of pulled off the street, given false hope. Your whole squadron is just like you, freshly conscripted from Europa colony. So we're European. You're undergone the basic training. Yeah, you'd undergone the basic training there, but almost all your flight training had taken place on the cruiser's journey from Jovian space. Oh, from Jovian space. So we're the Jovian team. We're one of the colonies. We're fighting the Federation. Oh, shoot, I think we're the bad guys. Okay. You wonder how the others are feeling right now, whether... Oh, sound only, interesting. Maintenance crew, Clag 5, this is the flight deck. We're preparing your squad for takeoff, running last-minute diagnostics on your frame, activating all systems. Cool, I like this. This is really cool, this little stuff. We're not using webcam because I don't know what's going to pop up on my screen, so I wanted to leave everything for fun. Maintenance crew, now. Okay, cool. Okay, great. I didn't want to read over that sound effect. The maintenance crew says, all right, looks all good to go. We'll run a few more checks, and then we'll have you spaceborne in a few minutes. You ready to show those Terrans who's boss? God damn it, we are the bad guys. All right, fine, let's do it. Whatever. Damn straight, ready to kick some ass. Oh, I can pick. Wow, my throat just gave out for a moment. Yeah, let's damn ready to kick some ass. Yeah. Can't wait to get there. I'm good. Oh, I didn't actually say that. You stammer, trying your best to convince the engineer, but yourself. Convince not the engineer, but yourself that you're ready for what's waiting for you. All right, let's do it. Maintenance crew. Whoa, take a breath there, Clag 5. It's not going to be that bad out. No need to get all riled up here in the hangar. Tell you what, pilot. What's your name? Hey, let's go, Elwirfy. Woo! Enter. Oh, I have to give a surname? Damn. I don't really have a last name. It's kind of not how I roll. Maybe we'll just... Should I go back? Can I go back? Can I go back? Damn. What if I hit escape? Nope. It's just settings. Well... Pick a last name. Just a random last name, I guess. I was kind of hoping to do... And I don't want to do a dot, because I think that'll kind of screw things up. Maybe I should go back and do my actual name? Or I'll do my actual last name. I'll just do my actual last name. Him. Yep. Oh, I can say no. Hold on. I can change it. Let's do my actual name. Perfect. Riley Wirfs. Yep, that's my real name. Yes. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, Ensign Wirfs. First, take a few deep breaths for me. In and out, nice and slow. You got that? All right, cool. Whew. We're breathing. We're breathing cool. All right. Okay, you draw in one long measured breath and hold it in, then release it. Following the engineer's instructions, you repeat this a few times. Okay. After a while, you begin to feel your pulse slow and some of the tension in your body slip away. You still feel on edge, but feel slightly more in control. Okay, cool. Maintenance crew. All right, there we go. Now listen up, Ensign. You ain't got a thing to worry about there. All right. I'm feeling pretty cool. I mean, I play space games all the time. I'm excited. Let's see. Way I've heard it is that all the Terrans' best pilots were taken care of between here and Mars. So we're supposed to be fighting rookies too now, because they're on the last limbs of their defense. I guess that makes sense. Heck, Martians are the ones who've been leading the charge today, so they're the ones taking all the flak. That's good. Hey, at least we're not going to get a lot of anti-air cannons at us. That's what flak cannons are. So that's good. Propaganda machines selling this as our decisive strike against Earth's last line of defense. Again, I feel like we're the bad guys. I don't mind playing a game as the bad guys, but it feels like we're the bad guys. But between you and me, it ain't nothing more than a mopping up situation. Buddy of mine in the operation said as much in the canteen last night. Besides, whoa, yeah, so he's not even denying that what they're saying is like wrong or something. He's just saying they're phrasing it poorly because he's treating it like destroying all of Earth's defenses is like a good thing. Man, this is really messed up. I haven't played a game as a bad guy in a while, so it's really interesting how they're justifying it as well. That's really funny. You hear a loud, dull ring over the comms, and sit bolt upright in your seat, slouching back and exhaling as you realize it's nothing more than the engineer striking the cockpit armor on your frame. All right. This beauty here's a work of art. Terran Frames ain't got nothing on her. She's all tuned up and ready to go. All right, let's go kill some people, I guess. Probably spend more time with this than I have with my own kid. Haha. So don't you worry. All right. Sure. Remember what they taught you in training and leave the rest up to her, and you'll come out of this just fine. Well, I don't actually know any training. Despite your startled reaction a moment ago, the engineer's confidence is infectious and is starting to rub off on you. Okay, you adjust your position in your seat so that you're sat up straight, and the soft hum of the frame system now seems more comforting than ominous. Alright, sure. Just a mopping up operation, you think? Martians have done all the work, so we're sitting pretty here on top of the line frames. Yeah, nothing to worry about. Yeah, sure. So, Ensign Werfs, how are you feeling about things now? Let's just say I'm feeling good, ready to go. Why not? Yeah, I'm ready to get out there and kick some ass. All right, cool. You declare challenging. You declare challenge. That's a weird way they do it. I said something, then they say how I felt after. Okay, sorry, I'm a writer, so I just think it's interesting how they're framing that. You declare channeling your newly tapped well of confidence. All right, maintenance crew. That's the spirit, Ensign. Now hang on, and we'll have you out those hangar doors, kicking Terrans around in no time. Alright, cool. Left alone with your thoughts, you tune back to the gentle hum of the frame. You watch the seconds tick away on the cockpit whilst you wait for the order to launch. Alright, let's get some combat. Let's do this. The wait seems to drag on and on. You carry out the last few last minute flight checks, but as you'd already completed them when you boarded, nothing has changed. Yeah, makes sense. We're just fiddling around. Okay, I don't know who that is. It says, from, I think, Donza, I think is what the name is up here. Anyway, the commander says, alright, pilots, listen up. This is Clyke 1. We've been cleared for launch, so be ready for immediate action. Alright. All frames will be taking off in designation order. Attack formation sound off. Okay, so I guess a fighter is called a frame in this universe. Clyke 2, ready. This is Clyke 3, ready. Alright. Clyke 4 here, ready for takeoff. Do I get to pick something? I'm not speaking. Clyke 5, confirm your status. Oh, yeah, Clyke 5 standing by. Why aren't I talking? What's wrong with you, dude? Keep it together, Clyke 5. Clyke 6. Clyke 6, ready. Okay, there's only 6 of us. Alright, Clyke Squadron, let's move out. Very cool. Okay, we're changing framing. Clyke 1 launching, Clyke 2 launching, 3, 4, yeah. They're all moving out, sure. Do I get to click on anything? That's cool. Oh, we're in like mech suits. That's fun. Alright. The roll call of your squadron as they depart from the ship and accelerate rapidly towards the combat zone almost sounds like a countdown to you. Well, it kind of is. Once Clyke 4 has declared their launch, you know the time has come. You disengage your restraints and prepare yourself. Alright, let's do it. Clyke 5 launching. You shout as you slam the flight sticks forward for maximum thrust. Alright, cool. Oh, what? Our machine broke? Well, that probably saved our lives. Clyke 5, abort launch, cut thrusters. Clyke 5, okay, got it. The engineer's instructions barely register in the confusion as you're jerked around the cockpit, your helmet slamming on the control panel as a brief moment of thrust throws you back into your seat before you're whipped forward again. Alright, everything's going to shit. Warning flashes all over your monitors and sirens and alerts sound from all over the cockpit. Okay. Clyke 5, abort launch and cut thrusters. Alright. It takes a few seconds for you to comprehend the engineer, but once you do, you quickly pull the flight sticks back to their neutral position. The rear of your frame's engine dies and your cockpit regains its previous stillness. You wince as the metallic taste of blood fills your mouth. Oh, dang it, did I give myself a concussion? I think I must have got hit in the face. That sucks. Alright, Clyke 5, sit tight for a moment. Your frame's restraints didn't accept the disengage command, so you're still attached to the Clyke. Okay. Wait, the name of the ship I'm in is the Clyke, but that's also the name of the fighter. That's confusing. We're going to need to run a diagnostic. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, you slump. Oh, the warnings went away. You slump into the cockpit's chair and exhale deeply, your heart still pounding, 1,000,000 beats per minute, your lip stinging. Okay. I wouldn't want to be in that fight anyway. You continue to slow your breathing as you listen to the still open communications channel from the maintenance crew as they work to get you released. I mean, my buddy over here, Trooper 6 or whatever, also didn't launch, so they're clearly waiting for me as well. Maintenance crew. Hey, looks like the restraint station engage command didn't register. Yeah, Unit 5, alright, yeah, fair enough. Get Unit 6 out. No sense in waiting for this one. Okay, start the diagnostic, then reboot if necessary. Collect 6, launching. Go for it. Oh, we get to see the full launch process. Cool. Alright. What do you mean hardware fault? We've checked this 10 times since Mars at least. Who assigned Unit 5? Oh, for... That's great. Fine. Shut down the systems and run the diagnostic again. I want this frame out there in the next 5 minutes. Now we gotta sit here for 5 minutes? Damn. Collect 5. We're gonna shut down your frame systems for a moment so we can run diagnostics. Stay ready, though. We'll have you launch your soon. This is like the most out of the blue... Again, this game's great. I love this method of storytelling. This is fantastic. Clank 5 understood. Ready and waiting. Alright, we're just going to hang out a bit. Oh, running diagnostics. As your cockpit fades to darkness, you you realize the flight sticks. You release the flight sticks and suddenly realize just how long you've been clenching your fists around them. I'll admit it's a little hard for me to read because of the graphics, so I apologize if I get words wrong. You flex your fingers and roll your shoulders, exhaling again as you begin to hear the muffled sounds of the engineers working on your frame's restraints. Okay. Staring at the dead monitor, you slowly begin to smile. This is what you wanted, wasn't it? I guess it kind of is. Not getting killed is usually good. You spent so long worrying about the mission that you'd thrown up twice in the past 24 hours, and now it looks like that was all for nothing. Fantastic. You'd got all that you wanted and you were safe. I'm glad. As safe as you can be, strapped to the outside of a military carrier in an inactive armored frame anyway. Yeah, you know, we don't think about it. Your smile widens inadvertently at that thought. Getting shot down in an inactive frame, still in its restraints, you become a cautionary tale for engineers and pilots throughout the entire Jovian colony fleet. Fantastic. Your mind turns quickly to the rest of your squadron. When they returned, you'd be the laughingstock of the entire Clyke. Well, hey, they might not all come back anyway, so who's really laughing? The pilot who'd spent their entire first mission stuck in a dark cockpit. You dodged a bullet, but you'd never... This is Clyke 6. They've cut off the flight path. There's more. There's a whole squadron of carriers coming in from E Field. Okay, that's not good. Clyke 1, they're gonna cut you off from the fleet. Okay. Clyke signal disappearing as you sit bolt... Why do they say it like that? As you sit bolt upright as you begin pressing buttons, trying to activate your cockpit's main monitor so you can see what's going on. However, with your frame systems shut down remotely by the maintenance crew, you can do nothing but sit in the dark stillness and listen to events unfold. Clyke 6, respond. Clyke 6, what's going on? How many carriers are coming in from E Field? Okay. Ma'am, Clyke 6 signal has been lost. It's not responding. Ma'am, he's... Okay. Commander, hold it together, Clyke 4. All units form up defensive formation on me. I said all units. Clyke 2, don't break formation. I wish I could see what's going on. Ma'am, they're firing on us. There's so many of them. Oh God, ma'am, help. Oh my God, you can see the picture. They're losing their shit. In an instant, your communications channel is flooded with the cries of terror and panic. You hear your squad mates, your fellow pilots, exclamations of fear as this unexpected enemy force bears down on them. Screams and yelps and wails and howls fill your head as you sit powerless in the dark confines of your cockpit. Wow, we really lucked out. That is fantastic. Hey, what's going on out there, engineering? Get me ready. I can help. Get me ready to launch, engineering. You know they're getting killed out there. I need to go now. You shout demands to get your frame ready to launch over the channel, but are met with no response. Ooh, okay. In the dark of the cockpit, your control's unresponsive. You can't be sure whether the channel is closed or if no one's listening with all attention turned to receiving the battle-damaged units from your squad. Listen to me. Anyone, get me out of here. You desperately begin to attempt a manual override of your systems, but find that nothing responds to you. They probably shut it down from the outside. Probably put like a restraining bolt on or a clamp or something. I could see that happening. The only spark of life that you can glean from your frame is a small diagnostics progress bar. It's moving very slowly. I need to be out of here. Anyone, hey. One last desperate attempt. You begin hammering on your cockpit walls, hoping to get the attention of the engineers you could hear outside earlier. The entire time, the chaos of the combat out in space is narrated to you in broken fragments of radio chatter. Alright, let's find out how many of our people got horribly murdered. Like two. There's 3, 4 on me. I've lost my shield. I can't take them. They're everywhere. He's dead. Alright. Click 4. The line of retreat's totally cut off. We can't get back to the ship. Man, what do we do? What do we do? Oh, man. Stop panicking and form up. 3 and 4 on me. We're going to punch a hole through their formation and... Alright. Very cool. Click 4. Man, Click 4 cannot calm down. Ma'am, come here, ma'am. Oh, God. I love the way this is written. One by one, your squad's signals disappear into a cacophony of panic... and the cacophony of panic disappears, replaced by the gentle hiss of static. I like the gentle hiss of static. That's actually pretty good. You stop hammering on the side of your cockpit as the last voice is cut off. You're drenched in a cold sweat, and now your empty stomach feels like a rock has stunk the bottom of it. Interesting. You lean back and stare blankly ahead. Alright. This is Clyke 5. I just say nothing, I guess. Ready for takeoff? We're just hanging out, ready to go, I guess. September 21st, Planetary Calendar 209. Despite last-minute reinforcements for the Solar Federation from their headquarters on Earth, the battle above the lunar... is a victory for the joint Martian and Jovian forces. This would be the final battle of the Solar War. Oh, okay, so we won, and I did nothing. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that I didn't get to participate. Having lost their last stronghold on Lunar, the Solar Federation would agree to cease fire and sign an armistice to end hostilities. An uneasy peace fills the solar system. Okay. I mean, I guess it kind of worked out, so that's good. With the conflict between the Solar Federation and the Martian-Jovian alliance concluded, the Clyke and her crew soon returned to the Europa colony near Jupiter. Oh, so it's a European colony. We're not actually on Earth. We're just Europeans who are on Jupiter. Okay. April 19th, Planetary Calendar 214. The reduced need for pilots away from the delicate space between Earth and Mars saw Ensign Worfs reassigned to security detail aboard various Jovian ships. He is eventually promoted to lieutenant. Well, good for me. All right. Because a good thing I didn't fight, I guess. 4 years have passed since the battle above Lunar. The Jovian colony fleet, fearing fresh aggression from Earth, has increased patrols near its colonies after picking up unusual signals from further out in the solar system. Well, I'm hoping it's aliens. I'm hoping it's not actually Earth trying to attack us again, now that we're clearly the superiors. The patrol ship JFS Gundog is dispatched to support the JFS O'Brien, maybe, in its investigation of these signals. Okay, so at least I don't have to say the Clyke anymore, because that was a pain in the butt. Okay, so now we're in Jovian space, new area. Aboard the Jovian patrol ship JFS Gundog. Okay, cool. Hey, I got an achievement. As the rumble of the Gundog's engines roaring to life reverberates through the ship, you clench your fists. It's been 4 years, and to this day, the sensation of tremors, whether they're ship's engines, docking clamps, or weapons drills, still ties your stomach in knots. How is my guy a lieutenant if he's getting this anxious? I don't know if I buy this. A bad trait for a ship security officer. Yeah, he acknowledges that it's bad. Of course. This is stupid. You shake your head and exhale slowly, taking a moment before slowing your last possessions and pushing the drawer closed. All right. You feel the click as it locks into place, and the exterior plastic paneling sits completely flush with its surroundings. Stepping back, you look around the room. Okay. You take another deep breath and hold it for a moment. Why do I breathe so weirdly? Although this was far from your first posting as a security officer, you always felt the same sense of trepidation, if not anxiety. As similar as all ships were, they all came with their own unique crews and personalities, and with those came unique problems. Okay. Breaking out, you take a look around the room, taking stock of your surroundings. Okay, tutorial shit. Alright. Let's see. Select the look button to examine your surroundings by selecting item of interest. Select it again when you're done. So we hit look at this, maybe the books? This lets me control the room's lighting from the bed. I keep my books here too. I'm currently reading Tales of the Cosmic Champions. Okay. What if I click on this? The terminal lets me access the ship's computer. It's got a clock, a word processor, and even a calendar. I can also access records and my orders from here, but anything else I need access to the core, which is limited to those in operations or command. Guess we're still looking. Okay. Oh, we can use now. Although let's keep looking, I guess. A standard crew's bunk. Yeah. The wall panel can be removed by jimmying it with a thin object, and crew members often stash contraband there. Looks like this one's not being touched though. Yeah. It seems we don't really need to look at much. Yeah, I've look selected. What does it say about the door? Standard door with an electronic lock and magnet bolting system. The only way in or out, unless you plan on getting creative with the maintenance tunnels. Okay. So I assume later on we'll have to use those maintenance tunnels. So we hit use. Do I use the books? Light switch for the rest of the room is here. Should I use it? Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we can turn the lights on and off. That's cool. Let's take a look at the computer. Oh, it looks like I've been instructed to report to the bridge to meet the captain. I haven't met anyone yet since my transport to the spaceport ran late, and I just made it aboard before launch. Select the move button to move to different locations from a list of options. If you change your mind, select the button again. Okay. Crew Corridor 1. Alright, so it looks like we're actually going to start moving around the ship, so I think we're going to call it here for this first episode. Thank you all for watching. As always, guys, I'm Elwirfy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This game seems like it's kind of funny and cheeky, so I'm really excited to get into it. I mean, shoot, there's even an arrow on the floor showing how you're supposed to go from your bed to the door, as if you're not supposed to have any life outside of sleeping. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.